At Scandiweb, we are using a mix of different project management methodologies like Scrum and Kanban in order to provide agile experience to employees and customers. Therefore, we have different boards in our Jira. One of them is Backlog, another is Scrum, and also we have a picture board. It's a little bit different for support. So let's start with our standard project development workflow and go to Jira. If I go to Agile section and choose Big Picture Board, I will see the list of all tasks regarding the project. On the left, I can see all the boards that are associated with this project, and here is Backlog, Scrum, and Big Picture. Let's go to the Backlog board, which is actually the very initial board that is used in the project. Here we have all the new tasks submitted by the client or project manager. It can be also product owner if we refer to the Scrum. So here from the new tasks, we move them to specification in order to specify it and provide information. Then we move it to client action if we need anything from the client. Afterwards, we can see that there's estimate, on hold, and backlog columns. Also, you may have noticed that we have horizontal filters, which are actually epics, and we can expand and collapse them, and they have a real meaning. So here we have base template and global elements, there is checkout, there is customer account, and so on. So only tasks that are referring to this section are stored here. Also, if we check the task and click on it, we can see description on the right side, and there are comments from people who are working on this task. And for example, here we can see that this is client action column, and we need something from the client. And here is mentioned, please provide table rates information for shipping, include country, weight, and price. Let's close it for now and see that there is quick filters on top that help us to work with this table. So for example, I want to see only tasks that are required from the client, and then I want to see only blocker and critical tasks, and I can see there is a task which says provide Avenue Roman bold font. I click on the task to understand what it's all about. I can see the description, and I can also see that it blocks another task which says set Avenue font, and it's on a hold column. So from here, from this backlog board, which includes all the initial tasks, we move task to backlog. And from backlog, we can actually go to the next board, which is called Scrum. As you may know, Scrum has so-called sprint, and in the sprint, which is like 1 week or 2 weeks, we have a list of tasks to be done during this period of time. So here we focus on the tasks that we should do. But before the task actually appears in this backlog column, which we have already seen on the previous table, we have to click on this backlog icon here. At the bottom you will see that there is a backlog and there are 4 issues. And actually, until these issues are estimated and added to the sprint, and here on top we can see there is a sprint bruise and buy, this task will not be seen on the board which is called Scrum. So if you want to move this task to the Scrum board, you have to edit this task, and at the bottom you have to insert original estimate, which is done on sprint planning meeting, and also at the top you can see there is an option to select the sprint, so bruise by, for example. Also we use components like front end or integration, and there is a link which specifies to which horizontal filter this task is referring to. Let's click cancel for now. So from here, let's go to the active sprints, and we can see our board with active sprints.